Welcome to the Checked Out Podcast, the official podcast of the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library. I'm your host, Jessica Renato, and I'm here today with local author and really national author, Madge Maril, to talk about writing in her new book that comes out on July 14th, The Paddock Club. So Madge, thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here. I've been looking forward to it.
Yes, I have been too. I love your book so much. So first, tell us a little bit about you and who you are.
Well, that is a really good question. My name is Madge Maril. I live here in Cincinnati, Ohio. My first book, Slipstream, came out last year with Simon & Schuster. I'm at like the flagship imprint, so it's called Simon & Schuster, and then it's also like under Simon & Schuster, if that makes sense. And it's a Formula One racing romance book. And then the second book, The Paddock Club, comes out in July, and that's like the second in the duology. So you don't have to read Slipstream to read The Paddock Club. I think it would help, though. I think it would be fun to do both.
As somebody who's read the first and is reading the second, I have to agree.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's like not necessary. You know how it is in romance. It's like we always try to write it where you don't have to, but there are like little Easter eggs.
Absolutely. Interconnected standalones.
Exactly.
My favorites. So what are you currently reading, watching, and or listening to right now?
Ooh, watching. I just watched the Widow's Bay finale. Have you watched it?
I have not. Tell me about it.
It's so good. Okay, it's on Apple TV, and it's like kind of Stephen King vibes, but also kind of Parks and Rec.
Oh, fun.
It's really, really good. Reading, what am I reading? I'm writing right now, like drafting heavily on deadline, which is really exciting, and I feel like I'm so bad at reading. But I just read, I had 2 Allie Hazelwood books I had to read and like catch up on. So
She's the best.
Problematic Summer Romance just finished.
So good.
And Deep End.
That one's my favorite.
Yeah, I've been
so
putting
good.
it off because I was like, oh, I can't read it right now. I'm writing a sports romance. Like, once I'm done, I will read it. And I just like, phew.
I think that's my favorite by her.
It's so good.
Such a good time. Well, I am currently reading The Paddock Club, of course, but I am one of these people who like always has multiple books going at the same time.
Yeah.
Probably a byproduct of ADHD, but you know what? It is what it is. So I'm also reading, I think it's called Die For You by, it's not out yet, by Charlene, I think she pronounces her last name Obi. And she has written...
Wait, it has the hand on the cover?
It's got like, it's like a black vampire, like, but it's not...
Wait, I know it.
Yeah, and it's like paranormal romance, but it is like in the style of like old school Dracula. So it's not like in this like more modern vampire romance style. It is very, very good. It comes out it comes out in July, just like when your book does. And then of course I'm all in on Dungeon Crawler Carl still.
Ooh.
About 6 books in. So those are a couple books to look out for that are not out yet, but I can highly recommend.
Oh my gosh, okay. I'll Google it later. Yeah, but I think I've seen that one around already. I'm excited.
Yes, don't worry. We can link to it on this post as well. Is there anything else that you're watching or listening to right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, I'm also watching Love Island.
I love it.
That's embarrassing to admit at the library.
No.
No, it's fun. It's like thoughtless.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
fun. But I actually think about it so much. Like I'm having debates with my friends.
I love it. I'm still trying to watch all the rest of the episodes of Off Campus, which is a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
So
I watched that all in like one day.
It's so good.
I was like locked in.
Binge.
Yeah.
Okay, well we are going to take a quick break and hear about some things happening at the library, and we will be right back.
Visit your favorite arts, cultural, and recreational attractions in Hamilton County for free with a Discovery Pass. With your library card, you can reserve a Discovery Pass for 15 local attractions, including the Cincinnati Museum Center and American Sign Museum. Learn more at chpl.org.
Did you know the library offers free printing? Print up to $5 of documents every day for free. That's 20 color pages or 33 black and white pages. Additional pages are only 15 cents a page for black and white or 25 cents a page for color. Learn more at chpl.org.
Welcome back to the Checked Out Podcast. I'm here today with Madge Maril, and we are talking all things romance books and her new books in particular. So let's get back into it. Madge, tell us about your debut book, Slipstream.
Yeah, so it's my first book that was published. I'm like, it's a book, it's Slipstream. No, it is about a Formula One driver named Arthur. and then a documentarian, so like a documentary filmmaker named Lila, and she's supposed to be making like the movie of his life because he's like a really popular athlete. But then of course like things go down, things happen, it's a little fake dating situation, and I think it's really fun.
It is so fun. And I think like even in the beginning of the story, the whole premise is she's making this documentary like with her boyfriend.
Yeah, true.
And things go awry, and now she's like saddled with this very hot F1 driver.
What will she do?
What's a girl to do? It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is available here at the library. So make sure that if you have not read it yet, you should give it a try. Very, very good.
Thank you.
How did you get into writing as a career?
Oh man, that is a really good question. I always wanted to be a writer. Like I was always writing. Like one of my first memories is like my dad reading me books, and my mind just being like, I couldn't comprehend it. Like I was looking at a little picture of Hagrid. It's like you remember how they used to be like the
Yes.
chapter? Yeah. And I remember looking at that and being like, I want to do whatever this is that like makes my brain go here. So like my whole life, it was just like always thinking about it. And I wrote and wrote and wrote. And then in college, I ended up doing like electronic media here at UC, CCM, shout out. And so I ended up going into journalism because like, you know, that's like a career that can happen, like a real thing. You can write articles, like books, just, it was like, you know, that's never gonna happen. But then during the pandemic, it was just like so eye-opening, I think, for so many people, where it was like, we have to go after what we want in life. Like theoretically, we only live once. So, you know, try it out. Maybe you failed spectacularly.
But at least you tried.
Maybe you don't.
I love it. So what does your typical writing process look like?
Ooh, typically it's like, I'll get like an idea and it like kind of all comes at once. And then I get really excited about it. And then I usually write like the first few chapters and it's like so much fun. And then around like 20%, I'm like, wait, this is hard. Did you mean like writing every day or like writing in general?
No, I think
route.
that's totally right, because like you hear in the writing world, right? You hear these terms, plotter, pantser.
Yeah.
Like, do you plot your story out? Do you just kind of write it as it comes to you? I feel like for a lot of writers, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
And then like, are you a morning writer? Are you an evening writer? Are you just like a girl, it's like, okay, I'm in the moment, I gotta get it out now kind of writer? You'll wake up in the middle of the night and jot down notes kind of writer?
When I'm really like being good, I'm a morning writer. And then when I'm really all over the place, it's like whenever the inspiration strikes. But I don't always like plot things out fully. Like I have friends who like every chapter, they're like, here's what happens. But I guess it's a little bit different every time. Like Slipstream was much more like pantsed, like just kind of in it. And then I had to edit it really heavily because like that doesn't always work. But then Paddock Club, I knew exactly like how I wanted it to end, what I wanted like the third act conflict to be. It was very much so. But then some of the like kind of chapter by chapter stuff was more like, it came to me as I was writing and as I learned the characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I imagine it's probably a little bit different, right? So before you're published, you have to get a literary agent, you have to write the story beforehand, you have to pitch it. Then for your second book, you already have an agent, you already have a publishing house. I know the expectations about what you turn it in and how you turn it in are a little bit different as well. You want to talk a little bit about that? Did it change your writing process at all?
It's like, yes, yeah. Because it's so much more pressure, but it's pressure that we put on ourselves. Because my editor is like an amazing person, genuinely, and she's always like, "You're the writer, like believe in yourself." And I'm like, "No, that's hard," you know. So it's like, I'm such a perfectionist. I have a really hard time showing anyone anything before I feel like it's fully polished. So with like Paddock Club and working with my editor for the second time, you know, I was really like, okay, it's not going to be perfect. Like, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to be the end draft. And she's like, okay, that's okay. Like, that's why we do this. So it was a bit of a learning curve in that way, which is a good thing.
We learn and we grow through the hard things, I guess.
I guess.
So last year you visited the Downtown Main Library for an author talk. How was your experience with that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was
I'll
so
come back.
fun. As somebody who was there, it was so fun to listen to you talk about it.
Gosh, no, so much fun to like have the library support because I used to work here, and just to, oh my God, why do I always tear up? But just like to be able to come back and be like, I did the thing, guys, was really like, that's always so satisfying in life and very rare, I feel like, where it's like, I'm gonna go do it.
And not only did I do the thing, but I did the thing and everybody is so happy for me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's huge, because it'd be easy to be jealous or like, but everybody was just like, yay, Madge. It was such a celebration of you. It was so much fun. How is the library important to you?
In so many ways. You know, like as someone who used to work here, this is like, it was really the first time that I feel like I was on like a team. Because even like in journalism is so like independent. Like you go out and get the story and you kind of bring it back like a lion or something. Or like, you know, in corporate world, you know, it's corporate, it can be very cutthroat. I loved it, but it's totally different. Whereas at the library, it was like you're like 800 people working together and like, you know, for a common goal and something that's actually good. Like you're actually helping the world, and that's rare for a job.
It is.
So I feel like it just like fundamentally shifted the way I view things in life and the way that I work with other people, and like I'm so much more collaborative than I used to be. Like I'm always like with my editor, I'm like, no, what do you think? Like, and I feel like that's very library.
No,
like,
it definitely is. And I feel like it's very full circle for you to like start at the library and then write books, publish books, and then have them on the library shelves, and then be back in here talking to us.
Unreal. This is like a fever dream of me like 3 years ago. Like I would not believe it.
I love it. All right, well, we are going to take another quick break, and we will be right back.
Do you need a private space for studying or a meeting? Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library offers free meeting and study rooms for reservation. Available at most library locations. Learn more at chpl.org.
To expand access to STEM-related learning tools and materials, the library has partnered with the Library Foundation and Dean Regas to circulate 15 telescopes for use by library cardholders. Telescopes are available at 15 locations, and each can be checked out for a 7-day loan period. Learn more at chpl.org.
Welcome back to the Checked Out Podcast. I am here with Madge Maril, local author and also national author of some F1 Formula Racing romance books. Her new book comes out July 14th. It is called The Paddock Club. So Madge, tell us what we can expect in your new book.
Yes, so The Paddock Club is about Kat Cromwell. She's a professional heartbreaker. So she is paid by women to date and dump their not so great exes, and she only targets rich men. So it's kind of like a Robin Hood angle, kind of like fashion girl fun. But so she's being paid to date and dump a Formula One driver, and she ends up kind of falling for his rival. So it's like rivals, it's sports romance, it's very like, I don't know, just fun vibes. Like I had so much fun writing it, and I just put in like everything that I love in romance novels. Like it's high concept, they're traveling the world, there's fashion week, there's good outfits, and then there's also angst. You will probably cry. I've been told this.
I love it. So I am also reading it right now. Now I'm not done with it, so I told Matt you can't spoil it for me. But I'm having so much fun with it, and I have to say I am learning so much about fashion and the fashion world and the luxury brand world.
Yeah.
And I am so impressed by all of it. I know that you worked kind of in that world for a little bit. Can you talk a little bit about that and how you brought that into this book?
Yeah, so when I was a journalist, I was actually like a beauty and fashion journalist. So I used to work for like Harper's Bazaar and like other freelance publications. And so just like the fashion industry is something like I love it. But it also, it's like, it can be really silly in the way that like, once you get access to one thing, you get access to more things. And that it was always like mind blowing to me. Like I went to like I was on an influencer trip as like an influencer, me once. And it was in like Palm Springs.
Wow.
And it was just like, and you look around and you're like, how am I here? But then once that starts happening, like more stuff like that starts happening. So like, it was really that aspect of like the absurdity, more so of like sponsorship land that I was really thinking about. But then fashion, I mean, all of the fashion in the book are like brands that I love, designers that I love. Yeah, like I think there's like there's Prada, Coach, Vivienne Westwood, I know for sure. And I also tried to focus on like American brands too, because one of the drivers is American, so shouted that out. And then I made up a fashion brand, which was really fun.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know if you've read that part yet, but I don't think that's a spoiler.
No, I don't think it's a spoiler either. No, I find it so fun. I love to see, so Kat dresses, she gets a job where she, to get closer to this F1 driver so that she becomes like the stylist for these guys, and she dresses them, and it's just so much fun to like see that world and how it all works, and that what you wear really is a statement.
Yes.
Are there any recurring themes in your second novel from your first one, would you say?
I think like I, as a romance author, am really attracted to the idea of love being someone who sees you for who you really are. And I think in Slipstream, that's to like a lesser extent, but also really, really important that Arthur sees Lila for who she is and never wants to like change her. It's like, because she's very self-conscious. She's a little younger. She's like 23, 24, so you know, she's going through it. She's dating that guy. It's not working out. And so she has like a lower self-esteem, and Arthur comes along and he's like, no, like, get up. You're great. Like, you're wonderful. You're so my type. And so, and likewise, she sees the struggles that he goes through, that like kind of the macho sports world, or like, no, you're like a cool guy. Like, don't worry, you know, like they see each other. And then with Paddock Club, I feel like that's much more of like a, I don't know, like on-page metaphor, because Faust, he kind of like, as soon as they meet, because Kat is like lying her way into Formula One. She's lying, you know, into getting the stylist job to break this guy's heart. He kind of sees through her instantly.
Yes.
He's like, wait, the story isn't adding up. Why are you here? Like, I've met you before at this thing. You know, it's just very like, I don't know. And I find that just really romantic.
And he's trying to figure out what's real about her.
Yeah. And I don't know. There's just something to that. And then likewise with her and him, he's very much so one of those men who like, he just says what he thinks. And I find that fascinating. You know, it's like he doesn't talk a lot. He's just very blunt. He's very honest. And so it's almost like these contradicting personalities that go together really well.
I love that. And so I will say I'm reading an art copy, so it's not the finalized version. So I feel like I have to kind of like, you know, preface before I say this, but I told Madge before the show that I had so many favorite lines that weren't actually necessarily directly related to the plot of the book, and I had to write one of them down because it made me giggle because it was so true. It is, too many life problems are invented by people who are actually just hungry. I wrote that down because I could not stop laughing, and it's like, it's a recurring thing in my own personal household. I'm like, you're just hungry, aren't you?
Yes.
You're just hungry.
No, but, and like that's such a good one, because food is kind of a big part of the book. It's like a low-key thing, but it's there.
It is.
So thank you for liking that.
Absolutely. So are there any authors you personally find inspirational?
Oh my God, so many. Wait, I have to think about it. I mean, of course, Ali Hazelwood, of course, Emily Henry. I think Regina Black is one of the best writers in the game. So, and I've had the chance to meet so many author friends too, and become friends with these people. So that's mind blowing. Like Liana De La Rosa is one of my best friends. She is an incredible. She writes historical romance and then has a contemporary romance coming out in August called Mutual Discord. And she, like, every time I read her books, I'm just like, I don't, like, this is what I'm trying to do. And she just like does it, you know? It's like, it's so good. Yeah, I mean, and it's so hard in romance land because we have so many. Like, everyone is so good.
I know, truly. So many people to read and root for.
Yes.
I love it. Well, Madge, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It was so great to chat. A reminder that that Slipstream is out now and is available through the library in print and in audio. The Paddock Club comes out July 14th, so be on the lookout for that, and you will be able to borrow that from your local library as well.
Yes, please do. The books are here, the paperbacks are here, audiobooks, ebooks, whatever you want. The library has it.
I love it.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for listening today. We hope you'll tune in next time for our next episode of Checked Out. Checked Out is a podcast presented by the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library. It is produced by Paul Wellington, sound engineered by Steve France, hosted by Jessica Renato, and supported by the CHPL brand team, as well as the hundreds of library staff across Cincinnati and Hamilton County. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.